most people want to trust that the person that is telling them about the world is an honest person. Like you.
Yes.
And not only are you co-stars, but you're the executive producers as well. What is something new that you learned about one another in this process?
Well, I knew nothing about your process.
I didn't know everything. I mean, literally.
Yeah, everything.
One of the hardest working women ever.
Same.
Not, I mean, in terms of how much you're doing. It's incredible. I mean, you went right in from Big Little Lies, right into this, right into Little Fires. I mean,
Yeah.
head spinning.
And Mark was saying, you know, when you guys would cut, the guys would go take a nap in their trailers, and yet you ladies were like working and looking on to the next scene and working through the scripts and that sort of thing. He was quite impressed with the work ethic by you both. And I want to know, you have said, Jen, that this is one of the hardest jobs you've ever had.
Yeah.
How instrumental was Reese in convincing you to come back to a major TV show?
Was it all my fault?
It was all your fault. She was so instrumental. You. No. It was literally Reese. It was the whole package that was presented was ideal.
Yeah.
You couldn't have dreamed something up better than this world.
Yeah.
Michael Ellenberg, Reese, us working as partners and exploring a world that I've always loved because I love a good morning talk show.
Yeah, yeah.
And then learning the goings on behind the scenes. It
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
ripe and rich and exciting.
Mimi said that people haven't seen you do such a deep dive into drama like this before. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it felt very liberating and quite therapeutic.
Really? How so?
Because you're unpacking a lot of memories and things to evoke an emotion that will truthfully tell the scene as best possible.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of go to some places, or at least I really was, and most of the time I just felt like this weight lifted off of me when we would finish, a scene. I mean, I've had scenes where I basically vomit on her, and it was like, thanks, honey.
Because it can be heavy, right?
Yeah.
It can be really heavy. You even name drop our own Mary Hart, your character, in the premiere episode.
I do?
That's right.
Yes, remember?
Oh, yes, I remember.
Of course.
I love Mary Hart.
Would you like to say anything to Mary before she has a chance to see
Mary
it?
Judge, this is a blast from the past. I was 15 or 14, and I went to New York City to be part of an acting competition, and Mary Hart was the judge.
Stop it.
And I got second place.
Oh! Yes.
Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
After playing these roles, do you ladies have a new respect for maybe women like Mary who thrived for so long?
Oh my God,
Back in the day,
absolutely.
hell yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I can't even imagine what people had to endure and get through just to have their job. Just, the silence that was expected, the behavior that was just tolerated. And
Accepted.
it's really fascinating to be part of this conversation and be creating characters that look at every side of the Me Too experience.
Yes.
I mean, we're all trying to figure out how to act, how to behave at work, how do we live in corporate structures and that are more responsible. So I think there's definitely a perspective for everyone.
And the whole tenor of the show had to change, right? From when you were first developing it. How difficult was that to kind of do a 180 and then jump right in to the Me Too movement?
Well, it was very important what the tone would be and how we incorporated it into the show, and everyone agreed across the board that it should be as honest and messy and ask the questions that nobody has the guts to ask, say the things that no one has the guts to say. So it sort of just rolled out very naturally.
And just go there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mary Hart, anything else entertainment tonight that inspired you ladies in this series?
I mean, probably our experience of being interviewed.
Yes, probably this exchange.
This right here.
Yes,
That we've
having
done,
to have those cards in your hand.
that we've done
we had
many
a lot of
times.
the cards.
gotten very good
We
with
had to
that.
ask people questions that made them like
Research.
go,
And
"What?"
you've done this yourself. With,
Yeah.
You know, you've already done that
Uh-huh.
with your network. I was with Oprah not too long ago, and I asked her if she would be on this series. And we saw the picture of you and Oprah in Alex's dressing room.
Yeah.
Is that a hint? Will she be on the series?
Well, we'll find out.
You're the bosses, ladies.
Uh-huh.
You can make it happen.
We will find out.
You can make it happen. Maybe so.
I mean,
Anything is
That would be
possible.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like lifetime goals, yes.
Okay, Jen, I know that a Friends reboot is like Slim Chance, like Slim to None, but what about a Green Sister like spinoff or special with you two and Christine Applegate?
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
What would that look like?
Well, it won't happen for a long time because we're
we
really
have to
busy
shoot
right
this
now.
show.
'Cause we're shooting this show.
But Christina should come on our show.
Oh, she sure as hell should.
Oh, I love her.
She's
That would be
fantastic.
She's
great.
so talented and funny.
Yes.
What would she play?
She could play your sister.
That's true.
She could play my sister.
Yes.
She could play another anchor from a rivaling show.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Or
There we
someone
go.
to come in and threaten both of our positions.
I love it.
On
And
to
then
something.
you and I join forces and we're like, mm-mm.
Here we go.
Or, I don't know, we'll go talk to Carrie about it.
Yeah.
On to something. Loved TikTok. Your son showing you how to use TikTok.
Reese tick. Reese talk.
We love you on social media, so can you now convince Jen to join us on the ground?
Oh gosh.
We need you, Jen.
I don't think I'm going to be the one to have that conversation.
But I've been beaten, guys.
People keep talking to you about it, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this is not
Yeah.
the first time it's come up.
No.
What are your
It's-
thoughts on doing it or not doing
You
it?
know, I just think, listen, I think what you resist persists. So I also think, it's something that is a part of our world now, and it's not going away. And listening to you talk about it and how you can actually kind of have a little bit more of control over the narrative that's out there,
Yeah.
and right some wrongs and some silly things that God knows that are said often.
Yeah.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, so maybe, you never know.
Maybe.
We're never gonna drop out.